Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tim McKay. I am a entrepreneur. I have been an investor, advisor, and I'm up against it right now. I have not the success in the financial department that I want right now, and I need to turn this around, and I'm pushing hard into it. I've got the frameworks, the coaching, I've got the systems putting in place, and I'm focusing on execution in 2026. And I'm on a journey and a quest, and I want you can join me, watch me along with this. And one of the key things I took away so far this year is, in my journey of self-discovery, I have been trying to clear up what it is I do best, what it is really at the core, the nexus of the fulcrum of what does Tim actually do in life. And if I analyze my career, I'm all over the place, it seems, but I've determined that there is actually a central theme that reoccurs. And the best way I can do that is with a couple of pictures. I'm the last mile guy. And what I have in my superpower is the power of observation to see where the people, process, and technology issues coalesce and how to get that last stitch of an incompletion to the point of completion. So I'm just showing some photos here. Like, this gap here is like the business equivalent of, okay, I've installed an ERP and I've installed a brand new CRM. So on the one side, I went out and I got the team, the best of the best accounting system, and I got the best of the best customer relationship management system, and we're going to town, we're going to business, and we're going to go and take over the world. Except there are problems because that system does not talk to that system. People don't understand that there's this huge gap here, and project teams often fail in the little details that actually drive through the inefficiencies that occur when businesses are operating after these systems are in place. So it's not even really the day one after a go live on a system. It's really that slow creeping problem that occurs 6 months, 19 months, 4 years after these systems are in place. And these organic, the diagnostic is, how bad are you depending on spreadsheets instead of these core systems you've used? Like, it becomes out of balance. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I see those gaps just intuitively. I'm not going to call myself a savant, but I see those things like nobody's business. I see those plot flaws. I call them plot flaws because there's a gap there. There's these issues where people are trying to get business done. They're slowing down because now, okay, instead of, it's a spreadsheet template solved the problem back then, but 8 years later, you got an evolution of version 1 to 1785 of the template. The formulas are different, and now you can't compare year over year, month over month, and you're stuck. This has been a recurring theme throughout my entire career. I see these problems, I drive toward them. I don't want to build the ERPs, though I have. I don't want to be building the CRMs. That is boring to me. What I am is all about that final mile, that deeper dive into the complexity of the ambiguity. That's where I am. And even the most recent projects, they're dealing with spreadsheet hell because they use spreadsheet to support their businesses. And that's where I am able to provide insight, guidance, and that's ultimately what I do. And so for me, the epiphany is this bridging this gap between completion, and incompletion. And it's really fundamental that I've been able to do that, because in the past it was, oh well, I integrate these two softwares, or I'm a management consultant, or I'm a project management, or I'm in programming, or the thing is, I'm still solving the same thing. And in my mind, at least, I can see through the the business layer, the technical layers, the the people and process, the policy issues. I see the whole picture. I have that bird's eye view, and I've got an MBA, I've got the strategic training, I've got experience in international, multi-regional kind of implementations. I understand the big picture and the necessity for certain things to be done in a certain way, according to compliance, according to the needs of the broader market. These bigger picture things, but the nuances are in the details, right? So that's where I've been able to kind of my whole career. And the reason a lot of this came up was I was reaching out with a lot of my LinkedIn contacts last week who I haven't been in touch with for years and years and years. And kind of a common theme kind of popping up. It was really interesting. Oh, what venture are you up to now? So it kind of highlighted the fact that that's what I'm admitting to the world. And I think that's been a really salient point to consider, that I need to help people help themselves by understanding that I can provide, not, I won't say universal, but I will say broad-reaching support to help them through those kind of challenges and help them diagnose those issues, because I think a lot of people are in one bucket, or they're like the frog in the pot of hot water that's starting to boil, but they don't know it. They don't realize they've created a mess for themselves, and I need to help them diagnose that pain. And those who are in the boiling pot, like the two clients I'm dealing with right now, they're like, help. Well, okay, but we don't even have good data to do good things with yet. So we've done things to solve the symptom of the spreadsheet hell, but we haven't got through to the root cause. We haven't solved that problem yet because they don't really have the data. Complicated situation, but they don't really have the data they need. So we need to build that for them. So, wow, and it's really good because I don't know why I've struggled with this and trying to articulate what it is. And I think that picture is better. I'm the bridge between the incomplete to the complete path. And and it's so variable from place to place, and some places it's just a small thing. So my mission this year, I want to help 120 people with this problem. 10 a month. This month we're halfway done, and I kind of came up with this notion halfway through the month here, but I've already got 3 under the belt. So I'm on the way. So I'm going to accelerate that. I want to get through as many as I can. 120 this year is my goal. Specifically, spreadsheet hell. Like that's the real. I'm gonna really push in on that, because I think that's a grand symptom, and I'm gonna go for it. So that's my thought. That was my epiphany. It's a self-discovery. I mean, I'm sure this isn't gonna resonate with a lot of people, but take it for what it is, and we'll talk to you on the next one. And in the meantime, I just want to leave you with this. Like one of the other epiphanies I had is around this notion of working smarter, not harder. And so check out this other video I made about a time tracking system, and the self-discoveries I made that I think you can make too.